This hair is not getting better. In fact, I think last night was, yeah, I should probably slap some gel on this before I leave. So yes, Aaron's meeting brought up this morning that this is the anniversary of Corona. And I'm like, it's not the anniversary of Corona. Like, we were making jokes at camp in early July, or in late July last year about, you know, Corona jokes that I won't utter here because they, United States has kind of ruined saying those jokes anymore. Anyways, but yeah, so it's not really the anniversary of the lockdowns. It's because that effectively went into, it didn't affect our day until the 16th. But I went through and checked back my videos because of what the person said on your meeting this morning. And I was like, because the actual like March 15th was just totally me at the gym doing legs and stuff. And with the old orange camera that's like ridiculously zoomed in. This thing has a little bit of a wider lens sort of thing. You see a little bit more. But yeah, I encourage you guys to watch that video. It's a bit weird. Secured this time. But yeah, it's like super chill. My nose itches so much because of this hay fever. I'm sitting here like, sometimes I'm like, I'm trying to will myself to stop thinking about it, and it sucks. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to check out when I leave the gym, which is fine. And then we're gonna head by Tomatillo and all that jazz. Gotta get my quads down. I think we're gonna go do some duck walk after this, because without being able to do it at practice, I gotta do it at some time, or I'm gonna get out of practice. I'm gonna be like Donnie. If you don't want to watch that one because it's just me talking, like it was just, I watched it while I was in the bedroom, and I watched the one that was technically from tomorrow, the first day of the lockdown, which really wasn't lockdown at all, not anywhere close to this. No. But yeah, that's a thing. I was still able to go by like Albert Heijn and the bakery, and I probably could have went to the gym or something. Like, it was just like, we went from absolutely like nothing and people taking mild precautions like please work from home, check in and check out from the gym, which was weird because it used to be just like beep, cool, I let in, registered, I'm here, use my key, gotta access the gym. And then it was just like, are you leaving now? Yeah, okay, so you've been here for 63 minutes. All right, awesome. It was just really weird for like 3 or 4 days. And then the end of that video was like, dong, bom, 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 bom. Like 5:30, I went down to go to the thing and I talked about it. And then the next day was like barren streets. I'm just like, wow, we thought it was serious back then. I mean, we knew it was of a bit serious, but
yeah, we knew it was serious, but we weren't really there. Yeah.
But I have an appointment at MediaMarkt at 2 o'clock, so I have to, and then I'm going to take just like last time, I took the 66 back to Venneplumstraat, which is where I'm going to get like, I'm just going to do shopping and then come home. But we're going to find out. I should probably, just so they have all the necessary information and all the language of Dutch in case the person working there today is not great. I can be like, here's my pre-order for a PlayStation 5. What's the status of it? It's entirely possible that for some reason my email got in there wrong and they're like, yeah, this one? Yeah, it's been sitting here. You want to take it home? Or something. I probably have to pay for it, but yeah, I only paid 50 euros for it, but yeah. Total voorschot restbedrag. Yeah, I might have to fork out a bunch. If it's in today, who knows? I remember they were like, March? I'm like, okay, well, it's mid-March. Let me go set an appointment. Once I got the QR code and everything from that one vlog when I went down there. I was like, okay, let me set this up. So now I have an appointment, and I figured, let's not mess with Saturdays and Sundays and schedules and just do it on Mondays. I'm already out and about. Okay, look at that. I got off at Thronfleet because I got a phone call. A phone call back up at that, like I was on the metro. So I got a phone call. And I was like, oh gosh, holy shit, I got a phone call. And I don't know who it's from. And I'm not gonna put it in my phone thing so I know that it's MediaMarkt, but it's just like, how many people are gonna fucking call me? Maybe it's the doctor calling me because I sent him a message. I don't know. So, it's from MediaMarkt. It was funny because she didn't actually know. Hi, kan I spraak met meneer of mevrouw Theodor Lisowski? I'm like, you guys? Anyway, I'm drawing this out, I know. So, it's funny because they mispronounced my first name more than my last name. Theodor Lisowski. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's me. And I told her English. And it was awkward. I could have answered on the metro, but it's noisy, and I had to hit the dance one, and it's just awkward. Like, I was at Thronfleet, and I was just like, even if it was the doctor, I'm early enough. And I could always, like I'm doing now, walk around the backside. This is actually where I covered the defensive end video. But anyways, I'm still in line. They called me on this number, which was weird. They were like, "Oh, but this isn't the one on the reservation." I'm like, "It ends in 77." I was like, 77? I think that's Aaron's. But I couldn't check because I was on my phone, and it is. But yeah, so she changed the number over to my phone number, and I should be in the next batch. She says she does see the thing from here from November and all that jazz, but that they don't have any in right now. I'm like, I'm completely aware that you don't have any in right now. I was just coming in to check on my pre-order. And she goes, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, we don't have it, but you're really early on the list. I'm like, awesome. So, spoilers, that video could be coming up sometime soon, I guess. I don't know. The wind is making my hair make me look super bald, but I'm like, look at that full head of hair that's going crazy. But I'm already down here at Arena. Look at that. Nord Bay. Nord Say. Like, there's 3 north exits here. A, B, C. But anyways, I don't know what to do. I already ate at Central. I beat around feet. And I figured I might as well walk, get some, stuff in. So that's it. I'm at the arena, and I have nothing to do. I have nowhere to go. I came here for an appointment, and now, since I was so happy, I was trying to get her off the phone, is what it was. And I'm just like, I completely spaced that I still need the appointment because I wanted to get a better tripod. At least sneak one up. Wow. That horse had business to do. But anyways, I'm gonna put you back in the backpack. I'm gonna figure out what to do. I had coffee, I had donor, and now I'm down here. I don't know what to do. Like, what the hell? I'm just getting steps in right now. I'd swing by the Ajax shop right here, but I have no reason to buy soccer gear. I mean, I would make that uniform look super fat. Like how? I don't know. A huge bike. And Aaron, he didn't know when the appointment was. He goes, judging by the way you're walking, when did you check it? I've been on the bus for literally 20 minutes. And the fact that you're not home yet, I would guess they don't have your thing for you. Well, my appointment was at 2, and he messaged me at 2:20, which was literally the end of the window for my shopping appointment. He didn't actually know because I didn't tell him right away because I was going to wait till I got home. But apparently he's just as eager about this as I am, but yeah. I told him I'll tell him when I get home because I didn't want to keep texting on the bus. There's a motorcycle couple. They got that weird V symbol. I don't know. The gear guys that are all over my Tumblr are really into motocross gear or motorcycle gear. So they have that weird V thing all over their like stuff. And I understand it involves a motorcycle. But they're over there and they're picking apart the vegetarian section. And I'm like, only in the fucking Netherlands would motorcycle people be totally vegan. Did it again. Bought too much stuff. To be fair, I'm also picking up like fresh pasta and sauce stuff. There's a guy back there going in front of Albert Heijn, crossing the street. But he had one of the kid vans for a bike. I don't know. Like every time I see someone, especially a guy, and it still makes me go, even though it's not that big a deal. Although I did talk to Stefan once about having like a guy in the daycare. 26 Riet 49. So 4 minutes. Gotcha. Fine. Whatever. Maybe it's not going to depart down. Anyways, but he says it's actually kind of important to have like guys in the daycare. It's not so much as it is like, because I was reminding him when I was talking with like Willie, who was doing daycare at one place for a little while, and I pick him up, but it was like after school or summer school stuff, and it was just so great to have like, because like young boys, young girls, they all go to the same daycare because their parents are all working. But when you have a bunch of boys who are trying to, I don't know, be boys, and they're constantly around like female daycare workers or after school program folks, it's sort of like, what? And here's Willie and here's Stefan, who are like it's strange because while Stefan is intending to be a teacher, like he wants to work with little children, especially ones that are slightly special needs, and he is looked up to. He's like taken aback as to how much he's looked up to. And seeing that guy driving one of the kid buckets, I mean, I used to call kid buckets or whatever the Bachfeets, but now there's like, here's a picture, you'll see what I mean. They're adorable, and they were not used for a while because there was an accident that involved something. There's an accident that involved some kids, and I remember that it was a negligent driver, actually, but it's still like, it freaked everyone out, and people weren't really using them. But then I remember they were authorized sometime in the summer, and I was like, well, it's a little awkward that we're in the middle of Corona, and they're like, by the way, you can use the kid bucket things, the kid vans again. What? I wish I remember what they were called. Like I said, there's a picture of them. They're super cool. But I remember even talking to him at practice about them. Well, I don't get to use them much because we don't have that many kids, but when I do, it's really fun because all the kids like talk to you and you're bike riding around Hilversum, and fuck, he's cool. So you guys already know. I'm gonna tell Aaron here with the reaction image sort of thing. I was on the metro after eating doner, having some coffee at Central, because when I checked to see whether I should take a Sprinter or a metro to get down there, it was like, yeah, in like an hour. I'm like, fuck. Okay, well, I guess I'll eat here, or I could go down there and eat. So I ate, walked around, got some coffee, drank that, walked down to the metro, got on the 54, was getting there, and at like 1:30, I got a call from MediaMarkt, and they're like, oh yeah, we'll just cover this. But I got off at Strandfleet because I didn't know who was calling. It could have been the doctor that I finally sent a picture to. I don't know why I couldn't send it on the Wi-Fi, but once I got on regular 5G, the Zorg online worked just fine.
Weird.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, like, it was weird because I was trying to say, please speak English, because that seems really weird. And I'm just like, I'm just going to keep speaking English because I understand what she's saying in Dutch, but I can't say anything in Dutch. And eventually she switched over to English. And the only word she had trouble with was afbreken, canceling, basically. Cancel the appointment for this afternoon, because we'd covered everything on the phone, that I'm early, high, nearby. I'm on the list, and it's near, and it's close. I'm like, the words there. but they don't have them right now. I'm like, that's why there's a waiting list, because you guys don't have any right now. So can I just, half pregnant. And then like, put the phone away and cancel. Can we cancel your appointment? Yes, that's fine. Although I'm sitting there staring at the arena from Stranfleet, the stop before. But I just got off because I was like, it could have been anything, and I just got off at Stranfleet, and I'm like, well, I'm like half an hour early anyways. So I just, yeah. So I was down all the way to the thing, and they canceled my appointment. So I just so I just beat around for a little bit, rode the 66 out to thing, and yeah. So what is, just real quick, that motocross V symbol? What is that? You know what I mean. It's not motocross, but it's like motorcycle. A lot. I see it a lot because the gear guys.
Okay.
But it's like a weird V symbol. It's on their jackets. It's on their motorcycles. It's on their.
Is it just a?
It looks like a V. It looks like an upside down arrowhead.
Does it have wings on it?
No, it literally looks like an upside down triangle.
I have no idea.
Okay, I will bring up the more questionable images and I will show you guys and or whatnot. I have a lot of refrigerated stuff in my bag, so it's not on a motorcycle. It'd be on like motorcycle gear, like the jackets and the motorcycle suits that they wear.